So let's talk about if you got a quadratic equation in standard form, what is a nice easy way to convert that into vertex form? And we're going to do it by finding the vertex. So let's say we start with this little fella right here in standard form. Well, I know that the x value of the vertex is negative b over 2a when I have a quadratic in standard form like this. So what is the x value of my vertex? Remember the vertex form, we got our vertex hk, and then we just need to know what our a value is. Well, we already know what our a value is. So let us figure out what h is. H is negative b over 2a. That is negative, let's see, b is 16 over 2 times a, which is 4. So that is negative 16 over 8, which is negative 2. So I know my vertex is negative 2 something. And if I want to know what that something is, I can just plug that negative 2 in for x here. So the y value of my vertex is going to be the equation evaluated at the x value of my vertex. So negative 2 squared plus 16 times negative 2 plus 19. So that is 4 times 4. Let's see, 16, I'll just do it like this. Plus 16 times negative 2 plus 19. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 16 times negative 2 is negative 32 plus 19. Let's see, 16 plus 19 is 35. So I got 35 minus 32, which is 3. So the y value of my vertex is 3. So hk is my vertex. So if you remember, vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. So I get in vertex form y equals a, which is 4, times x minus negative 2, that becomes plus 2, squared, plus k, which is plus 3. So that is vertex form for this guy. Well, what about this guy? Let's find h first. It's negative b over 2a. So that's negative 2 over 2 times negative 1. So this is negative 2 over negative 2, which is positive 1. So I know that h equals 1. So I just need to plug a 1 in for x to find out what k equals. So y equals negative 1 squared plus 2 times 1 plus 4. Okay, so now, is this going to end up being a positive 1 or a negative 1? Why, that's a great question. So what do I do first? Do I apply the negative first, or do I do the power first? Well, applying the negative is equivalent of multiplying by negative 1. And we do powers before we do multiplication. So I'm going to do the power first. 1 squared is 1 times 1, which is 1. And then I do the apply the negative. So this is going to be negative 1 plus 2 plus 4. That makes 6 minus 1, which is 5. So my vertex is going to be 1, 5. And my a value is negative 1. So all I got to do is plug into my vertex form. And I get y equals negative 1, so I just got to put a negative sign, times x minus h, which is 1 squared, plus k, which is 5. Ding! You're done.